Hi everyone, I'm Ashley Jones. I'm the owner of MCA or Marcom Content by Ashley. Today we are in my home office and I'm going to talk to you about ChatGPT. And the reason why I want to talk to you about this is because it seems to be a lot of the talk right now. Everybody seems to want to rely on that when it comes to content development, but really, is it accurate and should you be relying on it? So I'm going to talk about those things, but before I dive into that, I want to explain to you a little bit about what I'm about. So my agency is a full service agency. We do traditional and digital marketing and communications, but we do typically focus on that digital aspect. That's our bread and butter. But we believe in an omni-channel approach, so we do focus on all aspects of marketing and communications to really help a client get their results. So today I'm going to talk about ChatGPT because I have heard my clients want to do some shortcuts and create blog posts with AI instead of really creating unique content. I think that that's an okay idea when it comes to creating little paragraphs or maybe just checking your work, but I just don't think you should be relying on that tool. At the end of the day, Google is always going to be driven for the person. Yes, there are robots that crawl your site. It's going to look at the content that is on your site, mostly those keywords that are on the page and those keywords that are in your tags within the code, and along with some other user signals to determine your popularity of the site. But at the end of the day, it is about unique content because Google wants to be a search engine that is providing quality to those who are using it. So should you be using ChatGPT? And if so, how? Well, I think that there are some benefits to it. I think that you could get a lot of blog ideas when you're going to the platform. So if you go in there and just say, what is some of the most popular things being talked about within X industry? So it will list a lot of those ideas. Now you'll see if you're going back and forth between different industries that the title structure starts carrying over. It's pretty consistent. But if you look at the trends, you'll get some ideas of some different posts that you can create. Any type of content generator knows that it can sometimes be overwhelming thinking of topics. You run out of ideas or you decide to write all of those ideas in 1 month. This is how you can come up with some different types of ideas. So I do recommend using it for that. Do I recommend it for writing, say, an article? Absolutely not. In fact, I ask you to check this out. Tell it to write an article for you or a blog post and then ask it to incorporate sources. And you'll notice that the sources that it's incorporating aren't even valid. They're made up. So that's a problem. And you do want to come off as a credible author, even when it's a blog post on your website, because at the end of the day, you always want to provide that valuable information. And a blog is hitting people that are the top of the buying cycle. Typically, they're just searching online. They're trying to find answers to problems. They're trying to find more information about something. So you do want to make sure you're providing credible and accurate information. And I think using AI isn't going to do that. Also, I do think it can help with editing, but the problem there is it's going to sound extremely robotic. And I do think over time, as Google is looking at valuable content, because it is going to keep incorporating AI into the algorithm, which I think is fine because, we have things like, talk to text. There's just, in order to see what the search intent is of a user, I think that Google is naturally going to have to put in AI to get better at that. So the search results are hitting what we are looking for, but you do want to make sure you're providing that valuable content. And how you're going to do that is by using credible writers to do research and to come up with solutions with theories or answers to different topics that you're writing about. And you're not going to get that with a robot. So I do suggest using a writer that understands how to effectively use AI and not rely upon it. Good creative writing and creative thought is not going to go anywhere, even though we are in a society that is using more and more of AI and machine learning as we are developing developing our technology and our processes. So that's just a little bit about what I think on this topic. I am going to get into something in our next video, which is going to be on plagiarism. And that's something that you really want to be careful about, especially if you're doing SEO. So this is an area that Google will be watching, especially if you are using AI. So if you have any questions, do leave them in the comments. Otherwise, have a great day, everyone. Bye.